I'm coming, everybody. Just bear with me. Let me just grab my water. Hey everybody, come on in. As I'm looking at myself, I look so thin. I know y'all probably like, what? Yeah, I'm not used to being this small. Well, not that I'm not used to being this small, because I was this small when I first got out of prison, but to see myself this small due to the circumstances, it's different to me. I'm just pulling the camera down a little bit. There we go. All right. I want to make sure I got everything steady. Okay. I hope everybody can see well. I definitely appreciate everybody for coming in. And today I really want to focus on, number one, y'all know I do a segment called Stop the Gun Violence. But not only stop the gun violence, but it's not just coming from strangers, it's coming from officers as well. So that's why. Oh, I could just do this, of course. Give me 1 second. I'm setting up Big O. Hey, Big O. Okay. So I got everything set up, and let me just put that back like that, because I want to be able to see everybody as best as I can. And this is perfect. They just can't see it on Big O. But Big O, if you're watching, you can always go to any of my streaming platforms. And if you want to see a different view, like YouTube, which is THAREAL, Instagram, which is Couch Chronicles No Limits, and also TikTok, which is Couch Chronicles No Limits, and also Facebook, which is The Couch, and that's Negro spelling, THA Couch. So shout out to everybody that's tuned in on YouTube. I definitely appreciate you for tuning in on YouTube. My setup is a little bit different on YouTube, so I can't really see your comments until the end. So don't think that I'm ignoring you, because I fully acknowledge you. I love you guys. So let's go ahead and get today started.
It's for the Couch Chronicles, where there ain't no fucking limits. Every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday from 8 Central Time. You don't never want to miss a couch. Trust me, it ain't no fucking limits. I said none.
Now, usually I play a song from my new album that was just released, but because of today's topic and the circumstances, I kind of want to play some unreleased music because I feel like it's very fitting. So hopefully somebody feels this.
I am infinite.
I am on a different time. Problems in my vision now. You can never understand. You don't understand how the world is different, y'all. Somehow the world is changing right before our eyes. Yeah, the feel that I'm slowly feeling just with every lie that they told to us. And they know that we're waking up and gonna stay and forget about the things they once told. They think we stupid, so they do it to us. Ain't no disputing every day the truth revealing to us. Hey, hey, what this if you wanna see it? This shit is crazy, so you don't wanna believe it. So you ignore it 'cause it's easy, and it's good for them. Another motherfucker dumb in the hood for them, thinking that you winning, you been holding, eating what they feed, and now you're snowed, man. I am on a different time. Problems in my vision now. You can never understand. You don't understand how the world is different, y'all. Somehow the world is changing right before our eyes. The veil that's I'm slowly feeling just with every lie that they told to us. And they know that we're waking up and gonna stay, whoa, whoa. So be bold, just be bold, and forget about the things they were told us.
But they be telling us fucking lies. They feeding us that bullshit and we eat it because we hungry for information. Make me that hungry. Sometimes you gotta starve. I'm vegan. So there's a lot of times where I'm starving because I'm like, I'm not gonna eat that because it was processed in the same facility as meat. Sometimes you gotta starve yourself out. I'm just saying. Shout out to Nav on the beat. That's NAV.GB. Straight from Detroit. Hey. I can't wait till this one is released because, like I said, this one is a little bit deep. This song is a little bit deeper. And the next song that I'm gonna play, I'm not gonna play it right now because we're gonna jump right on into it. But it's the Couch Chronicles where it ain't no fucking limits. And I do have a few announcements that I do want to share with you guys. Thank you. I do want to share with you guys first, and then we're gonna jump right into it. But before, thank you. I'm actually rinsing all my dye out. I'm not even gonna tell y'all what colors I'm about to do it, but just know that I'm about to do it up. But I really want to get this out, and this will be my third day that I will be able to last an hour. I haven't been able to last an hour since my surgery, but I've been doing pretty good. So it's happy. Always say happy Tuesday or happy Monday. It might not be that happy to some. So sending positive vibes, love, and healing energy your way. I hope you catch that. Also, I do want to give a moment of silence. We're going to do it right now because number one, let's give a moment of silence for those that we lost. And you'll also see Sonya behind me. We're going to talk a little bit about Sonya's case today. So let's give a moment of silence. It doesn't matter how you lost someone. If you've lost anyone, this is for them. Thank you. Now, next month is Prison Talk. I was supposed to have a guest today, but my guest had to reschedule. So we just went ahead and rescheduled her for Prison Talk because Prison Talk is right around the corner anyway. And that's going to be mainly the subject of what we'll be talking about. So stay tuned for Heather coming back up on the 6th, August the 6th. And some of you might not know Sherry Hawk is Sherry Hawk, but she was an officer at Mabel Bassett, and her name was Officer Williams. So Officer Williams will be here August the 8th. So you make sure that you stay tuned. You don't want to miss that. August 5th, 6th, 8th, and 9th is the full week of Prison Talk. If you would like to share your side of the story, prison jail talk, if you've done any jail time, or if you're a felon and never did any time and you would like to speak, please hit me up. Come on, let's interview you. Also, make sure that you send me your glow ups, which is your inmate picture. It doesn't matter what state you're in. If you've done time, or if you've never done time but you do have a mugshot, send me your mugshot and send me what you look like now and how you know what your life is like now. July the 28th, which is this Sunday, will be the 4th annual of the Dallas BET Awards. Shout out to Money Man Rado for booking the couch. This will be my second year going to the Dallas BET Awards, and I'm super excited. So if you are any of my followers, wherever you're watching, if you're in Dallas or the Dallas area, make sure that you tap in with me. Let's network. If I've never met you, let's hug. Let's meet each other. Let's do that. I'm just saying. July 30th is Fuck Fentanyl. I always bring up, I always have different subjects that I talk about on the couch. So if you've lost anyone from fentanyl, please make sure to send me in their picture. Send me in their name and their age. Let's keep their name alive, just like we're doing George Floyd, Breonna Taylor, and now Sonya Massey. We got to keep our people's name alive. We have to. Who else is going to do it? It has to be us. Thank you for the hearts. July 26th is Shroom Talk. So if you would like to learn some things about shrooms, shrooms aren't all what they cut out to be. And I am an advocate of shrooms. But some people might be altering them, which I'm not an advocate for. So I'm going to tell you the do's and don'ts of shrooms. And if you want to learn about it, come through. That's July the 26th. The Couch After Hours will resume in October. That's Thursdays from 1 a.m. to 2 a.m. It's a little bit different than the regular couch, because the regular couch, we talk about different things like life, what's going on in life. The Couch After Hours is kind of sexy, if I would say so myself. Also, August the 5th, the couch will be media for the We Outside tour. Shout out to It's Gorgeous Music for booking me. They actually jumped on the couch when I was, I want to say, in my second season. I think I had just started my second season, but anyways, PBE Pluto came to the couch. I got to interview him. He gave y'all some of the game. You know, he was telling y'all some things. It was very, very dope. You know, they came like probably 20 people deep. So it definitely was a vibe. So to know that they hit me back up, you know, to catch that vibe again, to me, that means a lot. So if you get a chance, and if you're in Oklahoma City and you're looking for something to do, August the 5th is a Wednesday. Make sure that you mark your calendar, because you don't want to miss that. I'm sorry, August 5th is a Monday, and you don't want to miss that. So anybody that's going through a total hysterectomy or anything that's similar to it, please make sure to hit me up. If you have dealt with fibroids and cysts, please make sure to hit me up. I've been talking about it almost every day this month, because this month is Fibroid Awareness Month. And I also just got done dealing with fibroids and cysts, which caused me to have a total hysterectomy. So please let me be there for you, because it's not all what it cut out. It's not just what the doctors say. It's more to it. It's a lot that comes with menopausing and, you know, the whole having to go through the surgery. So make sure you hit me up so I can give you some encouragement and lift you up and tell you some of my do's and don'ts that I've done, that I've learned from other people that went through the same thing as me. So maybe I can help you before you go through it. So make sure you hit me up. Now, before we jump into the subject of what we're going to talk about tonight, I really, really, really want to say the Sonya Massey video, I don't know if you guys seen it, but a lot of people have been seeing it. It's been almost everywhere. I want to say Massey. I really believe it's Massey. Sonya Massey, I'm sorry. Rest in peace, love. But the video has been surfacing all over. And it's pretty much the most viral video watched right now. Why? Because it's unjust. Why? Because we see this plenty of times. It's sad to watch. And again, rest in peace to our goddess. We see similar and the same situations in the Black community. And I don't mean to just make it about Black, but if we're just being honest, this is what it's about. And, you know, we see the same situation in our community. And the officers just so happen to be Caucasian and end up getting away, getting off, or getting little to no time. Getting little time for slaying an innocent. This happens. We live in a world where trained cops, I'm talking about trained, they're trained for hard situation, supposed to be. They're trained to have thinking skills, to be more aware of what's going on around you, right? That's what you think. They're trained cops, but they act on impulse whenever they're really, when they have ulterior motives, as far as I'm concerned. That officer in that video, number one, his name is Sean Grayson. Sean? Hey, love. Sean Grayson his intent was to shoot, to kill. His intent was nothing of any good. You could tell by the tone of his voice. You can tell by the way he was treating her. You can just tell. You can tell when somebody doesn't like you. You can tell when someone doesn't say that they're racist, but they give off that, hey, baby. But they give off that vibe. Come on, y'all know the ones. You don't have to say that you're racist for us to know that you're racist. And you can tell us all day long that I have a best friend that's black. Okay. What's their mama's name? What's their grandmother's name? How many brothers and sisters do they have? They're your best friend, right? What's their favorite color? When's their birthday? Don't hit me with that if you can't hit me with the facts. I need to see some baby pictures of y'all for me to believe that y'all some best friends. Yeah. I need to see some. I ain't playing. No, we're not talking about the election. We're talking about Sonya Massey. She was shot and killed by an officer. You can clearly see in the video that Sonya was not a threat. Yet, they're going to make her out to be crazy. And the officer did, after he shot Sonya, he stated, fucking crazy bitch. Does that mean that, does that make you believe that someone didn't do it on purpose? Yeah, fucking crazy bitch. Like, are you kidding me? That doesn't make me believe that it was an accident. That doesn't make me believe that it was done without malice. It doesn't make me believe that at all. He's saying that she came at him with boiling water, saying that she was going to rebuke him in the name of Jesus. And to me, that's when he went crazy. He went crazy. She didn't go crazy. And immediately when she said, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus, why would your first reaction be, I'll shoot you in your motherfucking face, you say that shit a fucking again. Are you kidding me? So you who, Lord knows you probably went to church growing up, was you thinking in your head in church when the pastor was preaching and he was like, I'm going to rebuke that in the name of Jesus. You was thinking, I'm going to shoot this motherfucking pastor in his goddamn head. This motherfucker, if he say that shit a fucking again. Is that what you was thinking? About the pastor too? He had the devil on him. Because ain't no way that made you so mad that you couldn't see anything but red. And the reason how I know that's all you've seen is because that's what you showed in your actions. That's what you showed in your actions. Immediately immediately when she seen how offended you were from her saying, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. Immediately when she seen how offended you were, she dropped to the ground. And to me, at that point, a little bit of water might have went on the ground that splashed up. Because she's dropping to the ground like, whoa, hold on. And my hands is up. And to me, I thought that was mittens in her hand, but some of y'all might think it was something else. Some of y'all might think it was the pot, but I believe it was the mittens. Hey, Jesse. But immediately she dropped to the ground and was like, oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Like, please don't shoot. I'm so sorry. Like, that, I was not trying to offend you, Massa. But in his mind, this was already what he wanted to do, was to shoot to kill. I don't feel like she did. I didn't see her do any of that. After he was rebuked and so offended, his mind couldn't think clearly because all he seen was red. And then all of a sudden, it was, you basically, number one, she never said nothing about wanting to throw no water or nothing about no boiling water. You said something about her stove being on. And she went to go turn the motherfucker off. And when she said, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus, before she got to saying that, you was like, I'm backing away because you got that boiling water. Like, she wasn't even acting as if she was going to throw it. She wasn't even acting as if she was thinking it. That's what you was thinking. You was trying to figure out a way to make it look like an accident. You were trying to make it look like you had validation for what the fuck you did. But no, sir. That's not what it looked like to me. And I'm sure to the whole world, it didn't look like what you think it might have looked like in your head when you thought you played it out. You thought you played it out the right way to where you was going to get off. Because this officer is a repetitive offender. That's what they would call us. A repeat offender. That's what they would say to us. He's steady getting in trouble. He's been to what? 6 different agencies in 4 years. They look at R&D resumes like, hold on, you done had 20 jobs in the last 6 months. Like, what's wrong with you? They look at us fucked up. Why didn't they look at this man fucked up? Sean. Why didn't they look at Sean fucked up? If he was someone else, y'all, I'm not lying. They would have been looking at their resume like, hold on. Now, can you tell me why you was released from this job? Can you tell me how come you've been to 6 different agencies in four years? Some of these agencies you supposed to retire from. Can you tell me why that is? Oh, and 2 DUI misdemeanors. 2 of them. I thought it was 1 and then done. I thought it was 1 DUI misdemeanor. Slap. And then, okay, bitch. Get your ass to felony. Am I tripping? Am I tripping? I've never had a DUI. But I was locked up with a few people on their second DUI offense. They in jail facing time. And I even did time on the yard with some people for a DUI. They in prison doing time. So how do you get 2 misdemeanor DUIs and been to 6 different agencies in 4 years? Not saying that you was innocent, like, ain't no telling what records is sealed. It depends on the situation or it depends on the coloration. I'm just saying. But why Am I lying though? If they look at your resume and they see all of this and you a certain type of person, they gonna be like, you had 2 DUIs? Okay. So then that's what it is. 2 and then you going? Cause I know somebody else, they got 2 and they but like he said, it could be different and depending on who you are, what kind of lawyer you have, and what's on your side. But nobody's seen these red flags. Nobody thought these are red flags to hire an officer as a, what was he? A deputy? They still made him a deputy? With several red flags. 2 DUI misdemeanors. And ain't no telling what's sealed in them records. What I know is that he better get the death penalty. The fuck? Yeah. I want to say that she died on the scene. If I'm not mistaken, he shot her right through the head. She wasn't even throwing water. And if you listen to the video, he was so confused about what to do next. Someone innocent isn't confused about what to do next. Someone who's innocent, that innocently acted out of the law, they not saying fuck, goddamn, fuck, shit, fuck. That's all he did. That's all he kept saying. Why would you say all of that if you innocent? Because he knew he fucked up. He knew he fucked up. He knew he was wrong. And then he's going to say to this is the thing. You know what I really hate? I hate when somebody does something and they try to make you see or hear it their way. So they'll be like, man, she was about to throw that hot water, wasn't she? You seen that? You said, wasn't she about to throw that hot water? She was about to. When chaos hit me up and get the prices and the package deals and the availabilities. Yeah. Exactly. Called her out her name while she was dying. Called her out of her name while she was dying. And all he can do is, fuck, goddamn, shit. Because you are wrong. You're wrong. Then you trying to convince this other officer, which y'all know Blue and Blue gonna stick together. Blue and Blue is a gang in itself. They gonna stick together. So when he said to the other officer, she was trying to throw that hot water, wasn't she? You seen that. I wasn't finna let that get in my face. Who you trying to convince? The camera that you finally turned on because you didn't even really have your shit on. My camera's on. Like, bitch. That looked like the angle of your man's, the other officer. That didn't look like your angle. It didn't even look like your camera was on, sir. I'm just saying. We fighting for these officers to have body cams in the prisons, but then they can get away with shit like not having it on, or it could be something happened, a malfunction. They can make up any fucking thing and get away with it. They need to be held accountable. Each officer that's doing any fucked up things like that. To me, if you decide that you want to be an officer of the law, then be an officer of the law. Don't use your privilege of being an officer to take advantage of people that's innocent. And even if they're not innocent in your eyes, that doesn't give you the right to shoot to kill. I thought y'all was trained to graze somebody's leg or de-arm them. Like if you felt like the arm was putting a swinging moment on you, then why didn't you shoot her in the arm? You literally aimed for her forehead. No ifs, ands, or buts. She even got on the ground and pleaded with you. She basically begged for her life without saying, please don't kill me. But we knew what the fuck she meant when she said, oh, I'm so sorry. We knew what that meant. And it was over for her. You said that hot water doesn't even kill you. How many people have we seen get boiling water thrown on them and they still alive? Exactly. They still alive. They still alive. That's fucked up. Sonya should still be alive right now. But because we have careless officers out there who abuse their privilege, who abuse their badge, and abuse their power. Y'all know we not about to just come and just swing on you. They, from the rip, she called them for help. She called them for help. That's not what she received. That's not what she received. And she had nobody right there with her. She died alone in her kitchen. As far as I'm concerned, she died alone. Those officers don't count. They didn't give a fuck about her life. From the time that they acted as if her call to them was irrelevant. Didn't mean anything. Now you want to ID me. Now you want to... What the fuck does that got to do with anything? I'm literally calling you, telling you that I think somebody's outside my motherfucking house. You said they not, then bye. Goodbye. What the fuck? Goodbye. You said you didn't see nothing? Bye. Get on. What you still doing here? Because you wanted trouble. You wanted trouble. So you stayed. And you provoked the situation until you got what you wanted. A death under your belt. Any officer that is shooting to just de-arm someone is not shooting to kill. Unless you have ulterior motives. That's what you wanted to do. If you're just now tuning in, it's the Couch Chronicles where it ain't no fucking limits. I do this every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 8 Central Time. Follow Couch Chronicles No Limits on Spotify, Pandora, THA Couch on Facebook, TikTok, and Big O. Couch Chronicles No Limits on Instagram and my main YouTube Instagram and my .com, which is THA, real JANELL. Shout out to everybody that's watching on YouTube. Sending love. Shout out to everybody that's watching on Facebook, Big O, TikTok, and Instagram. I love y'all so much. I'm going to jump into another song and we're going to finish up. I'm trying to figure out why nobody's seen all these red flags from Sean Grayson. I'm trying to figure that out.
I am infinite.
Too many things are going wrong at one time. I don't know what to do. I won't lie. Too many things are going wrong in my life. I don't know what to do, but I'll still try. I understand I'm not weak, but right now I'm not strong through hell, but I know that my story isn't done. No, it's not done. I have more chapters to run. I'm created one of none. My story was meant for someone. in the world. I don't know where to turn, so I don't. It's hard to get your trust. You don't have right intentions. They'll never tell you ever. That's something they don't mention. Man, this shit is really fucked up. I've been going through some dumb stuff. Well, not really through some dumb stuff, but life's really crazy. I'm telling you, my baby, I'll tell you what. Please do not ever give up. Your purpose is not even done, so keep on pushing till you are. So keep on pushing till you won. Don't ever give up. I know it's hard than a motherfucker. Trust me, I know. I go through this shit every fucking day, and sometimes I'm not gonna lie, I be wanting to give up. But I got people that stand by me, that encourage me, and they keep me lifted. So I'm here to keep you lifted too. I love you.
Sonya Massey. You said, watching that body cam footage frustrated me because my good friend was killed by a cop in Lawton. He told them that he can get his wallet out of his pocket, and he still pulled out a gun. It was nothing but his wallet. And it's too many cases just like this one. And it's sad to say that not all the time do these cases happen with Caucasian. It's literally happening in our community. Not only are they fucking up our reproductive systems, because why on earth is cyst and fibroids more common in people of color? Let's just be real. They're killing off our people just by having a badge. Just by having a badge and ulterior motives. I'm not saying that everybody that wears a badge is evil. I'm not saying that everybody that wears a badge is out to shoot, to kill, to cause harm. But there are those ones that are doing that are shooting to kill, that they're not following protocol. And a lot of times, blue on blue, officer's gonna help his officer. This is my partner. Oh, I'm about to make sure he get off. They making sure that they take care of each other. They're making sure that each and every one of them that do that get away with it with all but a fucking slap on the wrist a lot of times. A lot of times we see these cases and we like, yes, they got the footage right there in your face, boom, and then all of a sudden, it's officer got 6 months and a year of non-payment. Like, what? Wait a second. Is that supposed to be justice? Is that what justice is served like? That's what it looks like? Justice? But when we catch cases, this is random, but one of my good friends recently got pulled over because, somebody tried to drive her off the side of the road, so she whipped out her gun, like, the fuck on. And everybody, it was surfacing online with the mugshot and everything, and everybody was making comments like, yes, justice will be served. Give her the max. Give her life. Hang her. Seriously, this is the type of shit that they were saying in the comments. And they said, this will be justice. Justice will be served. So when y'all allow an officer to shoot and kill an innocent person, even when you have footage, even when you have witnesses, even when you don't have a weapon involved with the suspect. Some of these officers only get 6 months of probation, a year of suspended with no pay. But you don't see these officers getting the max. You don't see them getting a life sentence. You don't see them getting the death penalty. No, that's not what you see. So what is that telling us about the justice system? You're letting us know that justice will be served to regular civilians. Justice will be served if you don't wear a badge. Justice will be served. But if you're an officer of the law, we're going to be so lenient on you that justice is going to be a word. It's not going to mean anything if you're an officer of the law. What are y'all telling us? What are y'all showing us? If you want to change our minds, you better start right the fuck now with Sonya Massey's case. You better start right the fuck now and give this motherfucker the life sentence, max. Revoke all his privileges. You are no longer an officer of the law. You going to GP. Put that motherfucker in general pop. Yeah. Do that. If you want to prove to us that the justice system does work in our favor, show us. Prove to us. Let us see that for ourselves, because over the years, you have shown us nothing but disrespect to the ones that you slain. And now we're left saying their name for the rest of our lives. Because you that had a badge took that and used it as a shield. Because you got little to no punishment. So if you want to prove to us that the justice system does work, you need to prove it to us with this case with Sonya. Sonya needs justice because she should be alive right now. She should be alive right now. You said, and not want to waste his medical supplies. Exactly. That's exactly what he said. I don't want to waste my medical supplies. They could have saved her. They could have done something to keep her breathing until she got the help that she needed. If they want to prove to us, they need to do it now. Now is the time. Now is the time. Because there's been no justice in our community, unfortunately, when it comes to an officer killing an innocent person that they thought was a suspect. And it was not a suspect. So many times you'll hear of officers killing the wrong person, Breonna Taylor, or having excessive force because you're an officer. Somebody's going to have my back that has this same badge on. So I'm good. I can do what I want. And that's what they do. You've shown us over the years that you can do what the fuck you want to do. That you can do what you want to do, and the person that's going to have your back is in the blue, just like you. So who's really there to help us when we need help? You think she was expecting to die when she called for help? Called for help. that's not what she wasn't expecting that. But when she finally realized what was going on, she was like, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. And the devil in him got so angry that he made an irrational decision. Or some would say he was taken over. Because how did you allow that to get you so mad that you shot and killed an innocent woman? He said, like, his partner repeatedly asking him if he was okay while they should have been checking on her. Like, exactly. Like, what the fuck you need to ask him if he's okay? That's not who you need to ask who's okay. That's not in the situation who needs to be checked on. And then even whenever Trump got online and tried to fucking say, let those men go. Let that officer go. Bitch. This is who y'all want for president? Oh. Let me not get into all of that. It's the Couch Chronicles where there ain't no fucking limits. She was so beautiful. So beautiful and taken away from us for no reason. Because she rebuked the devil in the name of Jesus. And ended up having to have a funeral now. Her parents online crying. We need justice. If we don't receive justice this time, I don't see why it wouldn't be a purge season after this. I don't see why. I don't see why not. It's more of us than it is of them. I don't see why not. That's how the purge started, isn't it? More of us and... Oh. What about the Hunger Games? Okay, y'all not down. Whatever. It's the Couch Chronicles where there ain't no fucking limits. If you just now tuning in, I stream on Spotify Pandora as Couch Chronicles No Limits and Couch Chronicles No Limits on Instagram, THA Couch on Facebook and TikTok, and Couch Chronicles No Limit at gmail.com if you want to email me. If you have a story that you don't want to share yourself, but you would like me to read it out loud, I got you. Also, make sure that you follow The Couch on my YouTube channel, which is THA Real JANELL. Make sure that you go to the Spotify Pandora and subscribe because you don't want to miss any time I do have a guest. And Prison Talk is coming right on up. And we literally, Prison Jail Talk, let me start saying that. Prison Jail Talk, but we literally have an old officer that was on, that worked at Mabel Bassett, and an offender, an ex-offender, that will be sharing their story. And when I say you don't want to miss it, you don't want to miss it. Anytime I do The Couch, you don't want to miss it. But if you're like, you know what, I'm only going to wait until she has a special guest or if she's doing something different, that's fine. Some people don't want to hear me talk all day, which is okay with me. But for those on my couch potatoes, my regular schmegalas, I love y'all, and I definitely appreciate y'all for always tuning in, keeping up with The Couch. Elizabeth said, she said, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus, and his response was, you better fucking not, or I'll shoot you in the fucking face. And then he did. Exactly, that's what I was saying earlier. Like, how do you allow that to make you so mad that you say that I'm gonna shoot you in your fucking face? Did you say that to the church? Because this might not be the first time you shot somebody in the face. And ain't no telling, again, why he has been released from working at so many different facilities. He pled not guilty for first-degree murder, aggravated battery with firearm, and an official misconduct. He's being held right now in Sangamon County Jail while he awaits his trial. And I am going to be following this trial to the T, because I'm so curious to know, are they really, this time, are they really going to give us the justice that we seek? Are they going to give us the justice that we seek? Or are they once again right in front of our fucking eyes? Are they going to let another officer go or get little to no time? Right in front of our face. Even though all the facts are there. Even though we see it plain as day. Evidence. That this ain't the first video that showed an officer killing an innocent person. This isn't the first time. But how many times have we seen it happen and the officers don't get nothing? Or 6 months probation or a year without pay. How many times have we seen that? No justice. Damn near a fucking riot right after because there was no justice. How many times? So many times. I want to see justice this time. I don't want to hear no, not guilty. I don't want to hear none of that fucking shit. I don't. We know for a fact that if they find him not guilty, we know what's up. Let's be real. We know what the fuck is up. We already know what's up right now. Don't get it twisted. We already know what's up right now. But if they do this to us again, even with all the fucking evidence, if they do this to us again, I want to say they can't. I don't know if I can take it again. I don't. They better give us some justice this time. They better turn it all around about what we think about the justice system. Because right now, you're not looking too fucking good. Okay? Right now, you're not looking too good. I'm just saying. It's the Couch Chronicles where there ain't no fucking limits. I definitely appreciate everybody for tuning in. Make sure that you say her name. Say her name. Say her name. We need to get justice. If we have every platform that takes the time out of their segment or takes the time out of their podcast day and just dedicate it to our slain victims. They're not even suspects. They're victims. We gotta be the change. We gotta, this time, remember back in the day when something used to happen and the whole community came together to fuck up either an officer or the person that did it, whatever. We have to be like that. We gotta stick together with this one. It can't be no more. No, y'all better show us some motherfucking justice. That's what I'm saying. I'm just saying. Everybody on YouTube, I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Everybody that's watching on Spotify or listening on Spotify Pandora, watching on Facebook, TikTok, and Big O, I definitely appreciate y'all. Today is Tuesday, so I will be back Thursday. I pretty much lasted a whole hour. Let me give you a few more announcements before we wrap it up. If I said anything to offend anybody, it is the Couch Chronicles where it ain't no fucking limits. I'm just saying. Y'all keep streaming my Elevate album on all streaming platforms. If you want to purchase any merch, DM me so I can send you the prices. If you can quote any of my music, $10 off. $10 off. Even if you can quote what I say all the time on the couch. If you a couch potato, then you already know what's up. So hit me up. I'll send you the information on that. Any of my music can be streamed anywhere. Also, if you would like an interview, a personal interview, make sure that you DM me. And if you would like to speak on prison, jail talk, or just being a felon Even if you never made it to the yard, then you more than welcome. If you've lost anybody from any mental health illnesses or from fentanyl, please make sure that you send their information in so I can keep their name alive. You see, I keep a video back here for those that can't see on Big O right now. I'm going to turn it right there. That way you can see that I keep different things on my board back here. That way I can keep people informed that's watching everywhere else. So the only ones that don't see it usually is Big O because the screen is so small. But I always like to make sure that I keep my people behind me because y'all my babies. So I need to make sure I celebrate y'all too. If you got a business, I do business commercials. You'll see some of the commercials behind me. I support all my people. It's all about love, support, good vibes, and positive energy. And that's all I'm trying to spread. That's all we need to be spreading. How come we so quick to spread hate, but we not so quick to spread love? We should be so quick to spread love. I know COVID came around and they were saying don't hug people. That could be, but did y'all even hear the fact that they said that a lot of the stuff that they had, they made up? They was just trying to keep people in and keep people the way they wanted. They wanted to basically run you. That's what they did. Because a lot of that shit they just made up. So let's make hugging a thing again. Shaking hands and getting to know people. Shit, make it a thing to squirt some hand sanitizer in each other's hands and be like, hey, I just wanted to give you a hug or a handshake. And listen, let's start spreading love. If you get a chance, go share somebody's business. Go buy something from a upcoming company. Go support somebody. Spread the love. We always spreading hate, jealousy, envy. That shit is sick. Let's break the cycle. And breaking the cycle is spreading love. Because you ain't been spreading it lately. I'm just saying. It's the Couch Chronicles where it ain't no fucking limits. I love you guys so much and I will be back on Thursday. Have a good night.